In its short lifetime, the Sydney Opera House has earned a reputation as a world-class performing arts centre and has become a true symbol of Sydney and the Australian nation. The Sydney Opera House is a beautiful structure known throughout the world. Alex is our tour guide today.
Hello.
I've always wanted to come here.
The Sydney Opera House, it was officially opened by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II in October of 1973. And in that time, the Sydney Opera House has become one of the most visited sites in Australia. The Sydney Opera House has a global recognition factor of around 4 billion people.
Wow.
That equates to roughly 2 out of every 3 people on the face of the earth. They recognise the iconic shape of the Sydney Opera House. It's amazing. People get truly overwhelmed walking through this space.
I bet especially architects.
Architects, they take an architects around, they just want to come and sit here and go, oh, baby.
Okay, so obviously we got concrete on the inside, but
Indeed.
on the outside is not.
Well, the whole roof is covered in ceramic roof tiles from Sweden. There is 1,056,006 individual roof tiles that cover the whole Sydney Opera House. Now, instead of climbing up and individually placing each tile, one after the other, up to 1,056,006, they tiled each one of those panels or lids down on the ground. Then they used a big crane, picked up each individual panel section and locked it into position.
What's the message to our viewers? I mean, obviously it's a beautiful structure, but why should people come to the Sydney Opera House?
I thought the Sydney Opera House was just for opera and just for classical music. But coming to the Sydney Opera House, it's places to eat, great views all the way around and inside, but it's not just opera that they do here. It's rock concerts, films, talk, avant-garde theatre, cabaret, burlesque, rock shows, a little bit of something for everyone.
Well, you've been an awesome tour guide.
Thank
you, Alex. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Of Australia. This fifth held together by more than 6 million rivets. And you're climbing up all of these steps, holding onto the handrails and looking out over the edge as large things become smaller and smaller and smaller, and all of the traffic streaming across the bridge. They have radios so that you climb with. Of course, the opening day ceremony was marred. I think the ultimate feeling is of awe and joy and happiness. It's a celebration to climb the bridge. You're standing above one of the world's most magnificent harbours. Sydney Harbour is truly a jewel. It's exhilarating.
Now known as Cambodia, was a city that in the 12th century, a magnificent temple, larger than any European cathedral, surrounded by massive waterways, invasions, and modern wars. One of the greatest temples in the world, Angkor Wat. This is Angkor Wat. Once a Hindu temple, now a stunning monument to Cambodia's golden age. Angkor means city, and Wat is a temple or pagoda. And it is massive, spanning an area that could cover the flight decks of more than 100 aircraft carriers. At the center of this vast complex is this: a temple twice the height of the Tower of London. It's one of the most amazing engineering projects in the world. Not just for its size, but for what it's built upon: water. Because Angkor Wat is floating on a swamp, supported by a foundation of subterranean water,